many things at one time. Oh. Good evening. Welcome to Alexander 2222. I'm Alexander, and it's Tuesday. Or Wednesday. It's kind of the fun of it. It's all extremely confusing because it's both at the same time. It's like splitting hairs. So Tuesday, nothing ever happens on a Tuesday. It's like it's before the middle of the week, and yeah, Tuesdays. Anyway, I used to have Tuesdays off at the one job I worked, which, you know, it can be nice having a day off in the middle of the week. So, a few things rattling around in my brain. First, we'll start off. It's 72 degrees, 8 miles an hour wind, 94% humidity. It's gross, it's sticky. Yeah. So today in history, because it's Tuesday, nothing happens on Tuesday, right? And nothing really exciting that I could find, really. One thing I did find, though, was Nixon and Khrushchev have a kitchen debate in 1959. I guess it was one of the more popular episodes of the Cold War where Nixon and Khrushchev, you know, then the leader of Russia, you know, they have this exposition where, you know, Russia does a presentation over in New York City, and then we did a presentation over there in Moscow. And so they got into it, you know, Nixon and Khrushchev, and it just sounds funny. I watched some of it on YouTube, you know, just, you know, these two leaders kind of, you know, like, oh, you got good stuff now, but we'll have good stuff later. And they're surrounded by, you know, the latest kitchen appliances in 1959. So you can imagine a lot of, you know, teal blue toasters and avocado colored things. I don't know. I just kind of got a kick out of it. So, mainly over the weekend, there's been this thing where James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2, got fired because of 3 bad, distasteful jokes that he made 10 years ago. Which then, you know, from what research I've done, it was kind of who he was then, and he apologized for him then, and, you know, now they fire him because, you know, he said something gross. So, Disney doesn't like, you know, I'm tired tonight. Conflict, you know, people going at it, and it's kind of interesting because him particularly, I thought it was kind of interesting the way he was just like, you know what, okay, you know, if you want to fire me, that's okay, that's fine. But I guess it poses the question that obviously, from what his co-workers from the Guardians of the Galaxy movies have said, you know, that's nothing like who he is now. Yeah, that's something he said back in the day. Yeah, he talked about rape and pedophilia and stupid, distasteful, weird jokes. And, you know, you can look them up on your own because I'm not going to go over them. I mean, other people have done that. I'm more just asking the question of, when does every little thing that we've done or said, you know, because we've all told a bad joke or done something or said something that we're like, gee, you know, in hindsight, that was really stupid. But, you know, especially like 10 years ago, what did we say or do 10 years ago that would potentially bite us right now? You know, which it could be a lot of things. And I guess when you do something, you in the heat of the moment, or whatever you do, or, you know, some of those were well thought out. So he was trying to be edgy and cool, or if you want to call it cool. But I don't know, I guess it just struck me the question of, you know, that section, that second chance, that growing into, you know, a different person. Because, I mean, inevitably ideas change. Our outlook will change. I mean, we don't stay the same person. You know, the person you were when you were 15 to 18, you know, even 21. You know, I thought I had everything figured out at 21. 22, you know, I had a good idea how everything worked. Now, I feel like I know less than I did then. I don't know. I mean, you know, again, today I didn't have, I, I got a lot of thoughts rolling around, but that was just something that was interesting. It was just like, if you're preaching no tolerance, then there's no tolerance across the board. I know you shouldn't tolerate things that shouldn't be tolerated, but if you don't ever tolerate anything, everything becomes intolerable. It's a lot of T's. Yeah, I don't know. Just some thoughts. Yeah. Enjoy your Wednesday as it's coming up, and you know, if you haven't gotten out of work, enjoy your evening, morning, time after work. You know, I know some of you are, you know, probably just getting out at 12, or you're still working, or just getting in at 12, or you're in bed sleeping, or you're here watching me. Well, wherever you are, enjoy it to its fullest.